I rode the bike over. I rode the bike in the neighborhood for a couple of minutes. Then I just went towards Park Avenue, and I saw a guy standing there. And I just approached him. I got off the bike. I asked him where the money was. I just asked him again, where's the money? And he put his hands up. I know we caught eye contact, then he grabbed the gun. It was kind of like a struggle, and I pulled the gun back from him, and I fired 3 times.
Whatever happens next is where my life had been leading.
Travell Coleman. Nah, I just gotta get something off my chest. Nah, I ain't got time to play games. I did the interview, somehow I knew the day came. The day of reckoning, something definitely would change. It stops here, once and for all, no more pain. Hopped on the train, got off at 116. Today, it's extra cold in these here streets. Walk 4 blocks uptown, feeling beat. Turn the corner, then up the steps of the precinct. Strange coming through the front, they asked me what I want. I said I came there that time the prior month, and I wanted to confess about something I done. And some shots had rung, and I'm the one that used the gun. He said, is that so? I said, years ago, 93 or 94, I really didn't know. And then he asked where, I told him clear, which was close. He left, came back and said, come on, let's go. On the road to redemption, all attention and stress got me feeling like all I have left is death. The only one to judge is the one that breathes breath. Do I believe? Yes, I confess. On the road to redemption, all attention and stress got me feeling like all I have left is death. Did I do something that I live to regret? Of that I'm guilty, I confess. Took me to another precinct and my heart steady beating. The place I be face to face with my demon. Knew not what to expect, but I just kept breathing. Whatever happens next is where my life had been leading. The ride was just to confirm the homicide. My actions back then had caused the man to die. Was so heartbroken that I wanted to cry, because all this time I really thought he was alive. Now I'm a murderer, I guess I've been one. You don't know how precious life is until you end one. So I ran the whole thing down, I surrender. I told him everything that I could remember. I want this done with, I'm dumb sick, I'm on my way to 100. Sent to street where I enter pleas for a judgment. Even though I knew I was about to do numbers, I felt peace cause I no longer had to wonder. On the road to redemption, all attention and stress got me feeling like all I have left is death. The only one to judge is the one that breathes breath. Do I believe? Yes, I confess. On the road to redemption, all attention and stress got me feeling like all I have left is death. Did I do something that I live to regret? Of that I'm guilty, I confess. Let me just say this and I'll be done. A sister lost a brother, a mother lost a son. I really don't have to explain to anyone, but don't try to act like this ain't what you want. They say the Lord sees a contrite heart, that's why he's watching over me like a lifeguard. Found guilty of my charge, the jury said why bother? Sentenced to life on the end behind bars. So these feelings that you have are just that, feelings that too shall pass. Whereas me, I wake up living inside the glass. You ain't got to feel this, so tell me why you mad. I'm a dad, so I'm glad and not under duress. You heard it from the source, not an agent of the press. And yes, I was on your heels like a dress, so some of y'all better be thankful that I confessed. On the road to redemption, all attention and stress got me feeling like all I have left is death. The only one to judge is the one that breathes breath. Do I believe? Yes, I confess. On the road to redemption, all attention and stress got me feeling like all I have left is death. Did I do something that I live to regret? Of that I'm guilty, I confess. what they said. I mean, I don't know. Probably in like 3 weeks or so, we going up north. You gonna come see me? To the left, to the left. After I got sentenced, that was where I stepped. Looked back into the courtroom and took a breath. Gave my family a nod and then I looked ahead. I walked through the door not knowing what to expect. Oh, now I'm lying, nothing but a holding pen. Back to the county, and I know what's next. I'm headed up north, but I'm just not sure when. Finally, I'm back to the rack, it's been a long day. Locked up with other dudes who went the wrong way. And since they won't let me out like the song say, this is it. Plus I ain't eat nothing all day. I can't wait for chow. Yo, but I'm hungry now. Reaching my bin, and I got nothing but a halal. I ate a little bit, so my stomach wouldn't growl. Grab my slippers and my towel. Who got next on the shower? Don't get scared now. No matter where you was, now you here now. Try to avoid the stare down. Don't get scared now. Go ahead and say your goodnights and take it down. Say your prayers now. Don't get scared. Don't get scared now. You never come back to this year, you swear now. You know the wolves in there around. Don't get scared now. This is your life all year round. Forget a year from now, it's about to hear it now. Don't get scared now. My pain, and you don't know my struggle. I'm listening closely to how she says I love you. You can feel the tension on the visit when they hug you. I'm just trying to stay out of trouble and away from the bubble. They keep asking questions about studio sessions, but after the Q&A, I move away back to my sentence. Because you're here alone, or use the phone and get the stressing. Cause every time I call, I just don't want the call to ending. Flat mattress, it's a B-list series with some bad actors. I daydream of great scenes and when I had laughter. Dudes telling stories wrong, giving bad data. Constant reminders of my past love. I know he got his banger, but I'm working on my anger. On the countdown to go up north. Of course it's strange to be so powerless, governed by a stranger, and I'm stranded when the lights go out. The pain comes. Don't get scared now. No matter where you was, now you here now. Try to avoid the stare down. Don't get scared now. Go ahead and say your goodnights and take it down. Say your prayers now. Don't get scared. Don't get scared now. You never come back to this year, you swear now. You know the wolves in there around. Don't get scared now. This is your life all year round. Forget a year from now, it's about to hear it now. Don't get scared now. On my chest. I'ma do my best like I ain't scared. Mama, now my life is a mess. Sorry, gotta stay out of harm's way. Yeah. Unstable dudes that act like they made you cool. Then one day they flip and get brand new. You distance yourself, rest or recreationals. In the dorm, cats getting it on in the day room. Unfair deals, selling your watch to make a meal. Now I know how an inside trader feels. Hooch in the bag, fermenting with orange peels. At this point I just wanna go up north to keep it real. But that was the plan, these conditions force your hand. You cop out when you had more than you can stand. Keeping me in debt, yet saying I'm your man. Hit reception for less than 30 days, then you land, and I'm tired. Whoever said Miss Williams was cool was a liar. She lined him up, then he got fired. Working in the barbershop while dudes giving lineups. Finally I hit the spot, damn, welcome to Elmira. Don't get scared now. Word up, man. Lock in, man. Get off the chair, man. Yeah. Me? Yeah, Travell Coleman. 12-82293, yeah. Upstairs, 832. Alright, man. Guess this is it, I'm processed at the door with you. Really, it's a gate, don't have to wait anymore, they singing. It's the same as before, and if I did what I should do, I should be smooth as a floor. I said I hear that. They make me shave and blow my head, I want my beard back. I got processed and then undressed, it's where it's weird at. They make me turn around and then look at my bare ass. Hey, yo, no funny stuff, yo, it's just the bare facts. I'm on my way to the cell, it's all unfamiliar, but still I remember it well. Give me my sheets and my blanket and said, welcome to hell. It ain't nobody here but you must look out for yourself. Now when the officer came through asking aloud about who wanted wreck, I didn't know where I was going, still I told him yes. Anything to leave this cage I probably accept. I went outside just so I could clear my head, and I'ma stay out. Gotta stay out of that cage, I gotta stay out. To the end of the day, yo, I'ma stay out. To free my mind, I need space, I gotta stay out. I gotta do it this way, yeah, yo, I stay out. While we cooped up in the hut when I could stay out. Go hit the yard in the rush and I'ma stay out. Until they tell us line up, I gotta stay out. Cause locking in is too much and they say I gotta take some time just so you can reflect and look at your actions in some retrospect. I told them, yo, they might be right, it's me, I need to check. Yo, I ain't trying to hear all that, I'm going out to wreck. Go through the night, they check my bag and all. And when they usher me aside, they put me up on the wall. Up in the hall, I was appalled how they pulled up on my drawers. But I endured it cause I sure wanna go and play ball. Some cats would come back early, but not me, yo, I'll be late. I spin the yard or hit the jack, then go and lift some weight. Go play the tube and watch the news, I see some dudes escape. Stay out for hours, take a shower, then it's fast safe. They call her go back, yo, but I'm staying out. Cause I ain't trying to break out anyway, at least not right now. They go Miss Stevens, I ain't leaving, she think it's a brick house. She bring the boys to the yard, she be walking around. And I'ma stay out, gotta stay out of that cage, I gotta stay out. To the end of the day, yo, I'ma stay out. To free my mind, I need space, I gotta stay out. I gotta do it this way, yeah, yo, on the rack, on the rack, on the rack now. On the rack, on the rack, on the rack, what? On the rack, on the rack, on the rack now. On the rack, on the rack, on the rack, yeah. No need to ask, you know I'm passing the time. I even take the chance of me getting harassed on the line. It's quiet, they see the riot and shoot gas all the time. They got us laying on the ground with our backs to the sky. I take my chances with these dances with the flagrancy. The CEO took my ID and I had to pay a fee. For phones I wait impatiently, he got his razor cheek. Anything from A to Z could happen basically. I call that freedom that I feel for them few hours a necessity. Without no interaction, this could get the best of me. I know it ain't the safest place if you got enemies. But if it's 10 to 3, I'm staying out to 10 for 10. This not a cap or a stretch, I'm staying out myself just so I could stay out of my head. By the baseball diamond, I watched them as he bled. They called the meds, if y'all wanna go back, go ahead. But I'ma stay out. I ain't going back in there. Stay out. You serious? Stay out. I'd rather stay down here. Stay out. Look at the grass. Stay out. Go back in for what? Man, it's the worst part right here. Yeah, I see you in the morning. Yeah, let me get 2 bags of chips. It's 10 o'clock, do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? They showing me the cell I have to go into. They don't even know what I'm going through. It been a minute since I heard from my acquaintances. And my wife sounds like she wanna take a trip. You ever wonder how it is to feel weightlessness up on this cold hard frame that I lay against? It's kinda dark in here, I need a spark in here. You would think some time alone would be good for me, I don't care. The cage door slammed hard in here. Got a little startled there. Nothing but me guarding it. Hold my head or go the psycho route. But start taking medication, I lose my mind, no doubt. So I just pace and stare in space and hope the time goes now. Up in the cell, it's living hell when the lights go out. I don't wanna lock in, cause every time I lock in, it seems the devil's knocking. When I'm alone with myself, I feel boxed in. but I don't have no other choice or other option. And I know this is my punishment, but where's the love in it? I know the government is loving it. I just wanna see my daughter and my sons again. When the lights go out, can't wait to see the sun again. Damn, I never should've shot that man. I was high on the hog, now I'm not that man. All this time that went by, I forgot that plan. On the rail, I think I had more than I can stand. Sweat, mixed with regret, as I stare at the missilette, inhaling the cigarette. Having reoccurring nightmares, they hit them right there in the steps. Trying to forget, but I got mad years left. But on the other hand, my other man got life, and he's never going home. I think about how that feels up in the field, growing old. A lot of things don't make a difference, I be knowing no. Sowing oats, now I'm a rolling stone. As I lay there, he's screaming in the dark, I don't know what they hear, but I don't wanna spend another day here. I don't know if they care, still I'm the one that gotta stay here. When the lights go out, I don't wanna lock in, cause every time I lock in, it seems the devil's knocking. When I'm alone with myself, I feel boxed in, but I don't have no other choice or other option. And I know this is my punishment, but where's the love in it? I know the government is loving it. I just wanna see my daughter and my sons again. When the lights go out, can't wait to see the sun again. God, just be with me. I promise I'll never do this again. I flip my mattress, then my bunk I lay in it. This funk, I don't wanna spend another day in it. I had a bad phone call, it lasted 8 minutes. Yeah, that's all the time it took to say that they finished. Don't kid yourself, yo, this is what you did yourself. It's what I tell myself, yo, you gotta live with yourself. I fix my shelf, lay down, and I dip my belt. And imagine that chick Michelle with my prison cell. Maybe tomorrow I'll get some help, but even in the daytime, I externalize. Yo, I'm all up on the gate and ain't concerned with I. Ain't comfortable in my own skin, it's worse at night. I can't wait until they crack the gate, I'm first to rise. For now I toss and turn. What I bought's a blur, thoughts of her and him, and of course it hurts. In the game of life, feel like I lost a turn, thinking how I'm on the burn from the officer when the lights go out. Lock in, cause every time I lock in, it seems the devil's knocking. When I'm alone with myself, I feel boxed in, but I don't have no other choice or other option. And I know this is my punishment, but where's the love in it? I know the government is loving it. I just wanna see my daughter and my sons again. When the lights go out, can't wait to see the sun again. Yeah, word. Like, I mean, you basically working for free, like, so anything that you get, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of like, you know, like, water under the bridge, like. The commissary lady feeling me, look at these low prices. I could eat for months if I cut all on my vices. Mouthwash is pennies, look at how much rice is. $1.88 or $2 the highest. I know she treat me special, I pay $1 for pretzels. Even breadcrumbs like Hansel and Gretel. Give me big flour though it ain't gold metal. Her price is twice as lower than in the ghetto. I don't get paid much, 7 cents a toothbrush. Ask me, $3 for cheese ain't much. Where else could you pay cents for a 7-Up? I got a new coffee cup for $1. Yo, that's what's up, everything is dirt cheap. Butter's $2.13. When I shopped the first week, I ate good with 30-something dollars, and I bought olives in Turkey. Now they didn't jerk me. It's all designed if you, I mean, if you really look at it. Like, the worse the area, the cheaper the labor, like. So it's like, you know, it's just a microcosm of, you know, the world, like. As I'm walking breaking down a tear, and I'm talking to my peers. I'm thinking about how we ain't get a raise in years. So what seems fair is really all smoke and mirrors. When the smoke clears, hey, I pay the same as out there, and I make way less. That's why it's slave wages, cheap labor for what they sell for mad paper, so they can charge 42 cents for now laters. We make them for them now, they sell it for quadruple later. It can't be, I know she know it's hard on my family, so for the low they sell me cookies and candy. Annie, commissary lady name is Nancy, lives down on Delancey. Bullshit she hands me, selling slime for $179. Every time I shop, she stops the assembly line. If I forget to mark it down, she lets me buy. I don't pay it no mind, it's by design. If you I mean, it's like the bone that they throw us, like. But you know, we roll with the punches, man. Like. Yeah, how much was that? She feeling me. Look at all the discounts she dealing me. $5 or $6 for a meal to eat's a deal to me. Spaghetti's 54 cents. Sauce to meat, a couple bills for cheese. Welcome to Little Italy. Bottled water's a quarter. I needed them and I bought them. Try to raise the cost up once, you know we fought them. And they learn how to grow what we order in horticulture. The duplex is 52 cents. It's all love, and I'm being sarcastic. Buckets is hard plastic, but I know she wants me by the way she puts my ID card lasting. Extra forks if I ask it. Whatever I'm sent, spent down to the last cent. 24 times a year, I hope my money clear. Fill out my sheet, I know I see my honey there. With the funny hair, she give me extra gummy bears, so I spend my money there. It's by design. If you I mean, it's like, you know, the pacification of the masses, you know. So like, it's all the same everywhere you go, man. Like, can't deny that. I'll provide. Why worry about tomorrow? Today has its own problem. All this money talking on the gate, kicking at you, getting weight. That's your tummy talking. The CEO comes by and asks you if you want out of your coffin. You tell him yeah, cause you're hungry often. Ain't too much coming, so you gotta eat something. Even if you're getting dough, you go, cause you're frontin', no tray. Yeah, I see you, okay, but I'm lunching on some processed food that sits bad on my stomach on the line. They handed me a spoon with spaghetti so soon. Gotta go back already. If you stand up on your own, they might use forces that's deadly. All this for some apple crisp. See why I'm so unfriendly? It's a fact. As you look back here behind the lines in the cell past 9, eating anything you can find, bread minus the wine. Can't wait until breakfast time. I don't live to eat, I eat to live. I gotta survive, and I know that I'm supposed to have no fear. And I lately been feeling oh so scared. These eyes will one day have to know no tears. I know that he will be right here by my side. I must remember God provides. I think about all that money I was getting. Now I'm online, waiting for some kind of nutrition. And the dietitian probably ain't been up inside the kitchen. Or better yet, know how I'm dependent on this rice and spinach. But there's a limit. The food they throw up in the garbage when they finish. They treat me like the garbage, but I'm starving. Are you kidding? Don't judge me, I'm bidding. With my money from my last spot kick in, then I'll be living. But for now, I'm eating soy meal, hormone feel. Getting sick from quick chill, man, it's so unreal. Got a fella growing breasts, yet they calling it veal. Took my packages, I had to get hermetically sealed. Now I'm forced to eat unnaturally. I'm about to see if I could get a 1 for 2 on the street. I owe about $10 at the store next week, but it's alright, he could depend on me, God willing. I don't handle failure well or even a defeat. I got too much pride when I be mobbing in the street. Wonder about tomorrow and today ain't even peak. As I live and breathe, I got everything I need. I don't handle failure well or even a defeat. I got too much pride when I be mobbing in the street. Wonder about tomorrow and today ain't even peak. As I live and breathe, I got everything I need. Oh man, my money dropped from Bunny Hop. I'ma shop till I drop, now I owe a 20 spot. If she could see me, bet she wouldn't want me now. They got me where they want me on the child. Don't be acting funny now, ain't no shame in stashing syrup. You ballin' in the town and remanded by the bailiff. Now you're locked up, eating some pasta primavera. Man, it happens to the best, it's what you say up in the mirror. I agree with you, I'ma eat with you. Nobody's exempt unless you got a mean income. You might go and get some state food for dinner, cause after a while it's so disgusting and damaging to your innards. And I see you want me weaker, not being my brother's keeper. They just don't wanna get beat up by prisoners when they beef up. For now, I just go for the pizza and the wheatina, stashing sugar in my sneaker. Just look at what we've become. I know that I'm supposed to have no fear, and I lately been feeling oh so scared. These eyes will one day have to know no tears. I know that he will be right here by my side. I must remember God provides.
Nothing like a night at the movies.
Feels good to get out, doesn't it?
Yeah. Got the tickets, got the popcorn. We're set.
Don't forget the extra butter.
On the planet. Cause I got been. Granted, I know God got me anywhere on the planet. Menace, loose in the spot that I landed. They got no cameras, it goes down in the landing. And I got bandits, yo, I got bandits. In the mess hall, look around, that's the standard. Don't forget the guards, the whole yard, I'ma scan it. Gotta watch my back and my front, see how I'm standing? Cause I got bandits, you know I got bandits. Don't think for a second that I'm glorifying this. All I do is paint a picture of some horrifying. When it's said and done, this what all the wildin' get. Now I'm in the belly, I'm the one they tryna get. I don't know when or where it's coming either. There's so many directions. It could be that kid that I beat up, or maybe the time I ran it up in Club Cheetahs. And plus I got selective amnesia. Maybe they had it coming, or maybe so do I. But it don't make a difference, we here now. I couldn't escape it if I tried. It ain't no turning back, all jokes aside. So I always face the door of any room that I'm inside. I seen him when he got up, some just blow the spot up and get up out the jail to the box or the lockup. But no matter where you go, you're always on the watch for the consequences of your past conduct. Granted, I know God got me anywhere on the planet. Menace, loose in the spot that I landed. They got no cameras, it goes down in the landing. And I got bandits, yo, I got bandits. In the mess hall, look around, that's the standard. Don't forget the guards, the whole yard, I'ma scan it. Gotta watch my back and my front, see how I'm standing? Cause I got bandits, you know I got bandits. Word, that was foul, and I did do that. And it don't matter how long it takes, I'm still gonna get you back. And the hate to the hate the harbor, in fact, I ain't even mad at them, that's the past, like history class. But I still gotta be on point, I'm thinking for 2, or maybe 3, they ain't even me, but what else could I do? Ain't no escaping this unless you up in the shoe. I gotta face it, if this is what I'm faded, I guess I'm due. Que sera, sera. I'm trying to get a mess hall job so I can see everyone who come up in the spot. And before anybody could get the drop, I'm in front of the city, you won't get me and take it on the high. I approach it with caution, and I ain't hiding from it. You know I'm in the building, and this is how you get lost in the system we're all in. I guess we're enemies now, I guess we all in, it's on then. Granted, I know God got me anywhere on the planet. Menace, loose in the spot that I landed. They got no cameras, it goes down in the landing. And I got bandits, yo, I got bandits. In the mess hall, look around, that's the standard. Don't forget the guards, the whole yard, I'ma scan it. Gotta watch my back and my front, see how I'm standing? Cause I got bandits, you know I got bandits.
Hey yo, get off the gate. Yo, send that line, man.
Man, who want the smoke? I'm the smoke detector. They come by your spot and hand you open letters. They know your situation, we was co-defendants. So why would they put us both together? No discretion. They just wanna see a firestorm. Meanwhile, you're standing by the phone, you trying to get on. Next thing you know it's lit, you had to get it by the horn. Now they spraying y'all with mace, in your face you crying cold. Everybody got a pass, sometimes it catches up to you. So I'm moving like this, you don't know what's up, do ya? All the BS you did, it was just too much. When it's up, Junior, just don't let them run to ya. Knew that it was something and it ain't no sense of running. Looking at the new faces, cause you ain't forgetting nothing. It's a mess, mass stress, and the population's like 1,100. And you got your eye on every one of them.
Moving, gate coming open. Watch it. Take him in.
What you guys get, one phone call a week in here? Who you gonna call, huh? Your mom? You gonna break her heart some more. Your wife? Your kid? You don't need no phone to talk to God. You don't need a guard's permission either. When no one else gives a shit what you got to say, God does. But he wants to help. No matter how hard you resist it, no matter how many times you say no, he still wants to make you better. He ain't giving up on you. Never. Don't you dare go giving up on yourself.
A prison within a prison, that's how I'm living. How I'm eating chicken on Thanksgiving. Matter of fact, nah, this ain't living. One shower a week for 1 hour, obliques pump, my frame's different. Same difference, a bird trapped in the cage, dying to get out, and I'm steady counting the days. They come by with old books, COs counting the trays. How I could kill myself, I'm steady counting the ways that'll end it all. Those I thought would get my kite, ain't no friends at all. Then I think while we exist, and Jesus said it all. Sooner or later, he'll come get us all. I soak my feet in Epsom salt, trying to forget it all. Heard he OD'd off fentanyl, can't get an extra call. My cell is extra small, my back is up against the wall. Can't get a letter off, cause dude next door just be yelling all night, and I'm right next to it all. I need a time cut, I want this time up. Sending lines down the tier with tears in my eye ducts. And my kite just might get interrupted. You're all of this fishing to get my line cut. It used to be years, now it's days. Feels like months. Dudes get all hyper and throw piss when the sight comes. I'm solitarily confined, but with someone I bump. What's the science on that? That ain't science, just higher ups. I'm leaving the population. I don't know when we'll visit again. Kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you never let me go. Hold me like you never let me go. They say confinement is psychological torture, I agree with them. Especially when you're living stationary in an isolated, illogical culture with a diabolical officer denying your court stuff. Gate banging, cause somebody left his face hanging, cause he had a late payment. Now his name stained till he J-pay it. And I'll change places with the worst place in population, cause I'm tired of this radio station. My days left, I'm etching them in my mind. Working out with my neighbor to labor, passes the time. Learn the chessboard, screaming A1 to E5. Yo, this wall that I'm behind is more than an obstruction, it's a design. But I'ma be fine, I drew a peace sign on the seat by the sink. I think I need Christ, matter of fact I know it, and I look forward to my release time. And I don't even eat pie, but the box joints are mighty fine. They lost my property, gotta be kidding me. Gotta start all over, plus dudes got a few breaks for me. Live in misery, but still trying to keep my dignity. But once they see you naked of that very thing, you're stripping me. Box keep locked short, a long term, it's all inhumane. When you remain, the more it hurts. Now the long time's even longer. Listening to calls and songbirds, singing the wrong song verse. It cuts to my core. Before I do this again, I sever ties, forget my pride. No one is suited for this. But after a while, gem pop seems strange to move within. End up doing your bid in the box. Or you again? I'm leaving the population. I don't know when we'll visit again. Kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you never let me go. Don't let me go. Hold me like you never let me go. We gotta figure something out. We gotta figure something out, man. Cause can't keep doing this. Like an animal or something, man. That's what I feel like, man. And then you wonder why. Crazy. Word, brother, it's right here in black and white. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subjected to the jurisdiction thereof, and citizens of the United States and the state, is yada yada yada, without due process of the law, nor to deny any person without his jurisdiction its equal possession of the law. I've been putting emotions going through all the process. Between the lines, I'm looking for what they don't say. Nobody cares that fear is something that they don't play. Days, months, and years, like everything is okay. Okay, all of the stressing ain't gonna get you much. All of the affection of people to get you touched. Been living a life with someone to give you up. Well, if they didn't tell, then they just did too much. Cause I was kidnapped, they got me against my will, and I'm held hostage, shooting on Miss Wax. Still I'm kicking and screaming, I want my freedom, and that's a big fact. They said that I'm guilty, but the real thieves had a bit that. Yeah, I know what it says, I've been what you read, but I never did that. I'll be on their heels, and they dissing my written appeals. Feeling like I'm slipping, losing grip, and missing a meal. I ain't like you, I'ma fight to the bitter end, or the commission of yields. This is how an innocent prisoner feels. Hey, yo, DNA and match, and the facts they present got me all up in the mix, but that ain't how it went. I said I'm innocent, 100%. I said I'm innocent, 100%. I spent my last cent, so myself I represent, and I'm bent on sticking to my story till the end because I'm innocent, 100%. I said I'm innocent, 100%. Oh Lord help me, it seems like everything's healthy, but just for my well-being, get me out of this hell, please. Ever since they yelled freeze, I ain't been the same, and the penalty is the cell keep reminding me until I fall asleep. I was railroaded, the bill loaded, the jail knowing my mail's open. Sometimes the mail forwards back to where they sell posters. I'm trying to give them fair notice. Habeas corpus in your office, still know it. They pay for every day that the meeting still don't. Said the joke's over, I said the joke's over. Send me home now, cause they don't smile, it's just a cold shoulder. It's a nightmare, and that white glare's no Jehovah. It's a flashlight, cause last night was a roller coaster. They got the wrong man, framed up by the long hand. Put in a picture to get you without a warning. From the storm man to the water, and they all scam. The cost of not go for it, her shorthand. So give us some time and I'm going, man, it's a Lord's plan. DNA and match, and the facts they present got me all up in the mix, but that ain't how it went. I said I'm innocent, 100%. I said I'm innocent, 100%. I spent my last cent, so myself I represent, and I'm bent on sticking to my story till the end because I'm innocent, 100%. I said I'm innocent, 100%. And if you could see here, the presumption of innocence is not guaranteed in the U.S. Constitution. However, through statutes and court decisions, look, I mean, brother, look, just let me hold $2. Just $2. This is crazy. Alright, boy, word. Have a good one. Boy, going down on the dance floor. Finally, I got a program in the schedule. Got a little settled up in my cell low. Wildin' for the night, and the sun's bright yellow. That's when I heard a crack on my cell door. Look down the company, the cop kinda summoned me. Don't know what they want from me, how else could they punish me? Had on another 1 to 3, their job is only custody. Then I stopped walking and asked, yo, what's up, Miss P? She said I had a visit and I had some minutes to get dressed before they start movement at 11. Then my visitor would be stuck just sitting until they cleared the punk ass count. Excuse my British, but I'm tight now. She said be ready right now, but I need a light shower, in an hour, pipe down. So I took a bird bath, splashed on some baby powder, threw on some steak greens with some boots that I had borrowed. Reported to the desk, nah, it ain't 11 yet. She looked at me and said if I was ready, go ahead. Then wrote me a pass, I was half out of breath. Wiped the sweat, gave an ID check, and then I left. 9 in the morning, knock, knock, who is it? Get yourself ready, hurry, you gotta visit. Shower, get dressed, tell the officer your digits. Whoever it is, probably ain't seen him in a minute. Going dancing, dancing, dancing. Watch him go down, watch him go down. You going dancing, dancing, dancing. Watch him go down, watch him go down. I walked through some blocks where other prisoners locked. Peace, Ock, that's word when you came up top. Went around my man with the mop and then I stopped. They was moving some cat from the box to keep lock. 11 on the dot, got there, no time to spare. They made me clear magnometer and boss chair. Like I'm bringing something in here that's hardware. They did a pat frisk and said they can't risk a musketeer. By this time I ain't even hearing, I'm just surveilling. They point my visit out, whether child, wife or parent. Family or friend, it's just good to be near them. No sooner than I said my hellos, there's the sheriff. I guess they got a bus, they taking them out in cuffs for smuggling. Plus the picture clerk didn't come, till I smiled the whole time. We joke, laughed and stuff. Time flies so fast, I guess we were having fun. 9 in the morning, knock, knock, who is it? Get yourself ready, hurry, you gotta visit. Shower, get dressed, tell the officer your digits. Whoever it is, probably ain't seen him in a minute. Going dancing, dancing, dancing. Watch him go down, watch him go down. Going dancing, dancing, dancing. Watch him go down, watch him go down.
Dancing machine. That boy go down.
Look at him.
Yo, you get busy, so I ain't gonna lie.
I ate about the vendor like I'm not at all slender. Them chicken tenders was $10 if I remember. And the cop keep looking, harassing my family member. Talking about, could y'all not sit so close together? And my people sense the distance from always being resistant. You start getting rigid from being up in the prison. Cellmates, superintendents or lieutenants. You become tense when you're always on the defensive. They warm me up and look inside my cornea. They know it might get stormier. Endurance they assure me of. The hugs are never strong enough. The visits never long enough. As quick as they call me up, I'm back to the corny stuff. Man, it's depressing while I'm undressing. Turn around and squat, tough you're not when you're naked. It's a trip back to normalcy, if only for a second. Back to my cell, the search team at Cole wrecked it. It's crazy. You know, after a while, it's like you doing the same thing to me that they doing to us. Like, so, like, what makes you any different from them? Like it's crazy. It's just crazy if you really think about it. They told me stay out the way, this is their house. Any issues that's with you gon' get aired out. Nah, you ain't got no wins, know your whereabouts. Fine up on that child line, I ain't a fair amount. Sit down, you know how to get out. You up in the big house, and it don't help to have a big mouth. Up in the mess hall, CO told them get out. We never seen them again, they cold, knock the kid out. Up on the tier, my heart flooded with fear. Suddenly I realized I'm alone in here. Plus I'm far away from home, my screams nobody hears. And these cops got my life in their hands, I stand clear. Abrupt, this is fully corrupt. Banging on my bars in the morning, screaming get up. To top it off, I get a new charge if I go buck. Why they wanna provoke me? That walkie-talkie, low-key woke me up. Be careful not to become like your oppressor. Impeding on my freedom, you're no better. Bust it. Get your foot off my neck. Get your foot off my neck. Be careful not to become like your oppressor. Only said better by Nelson Mandela. What? Get your foot off my neck. Get your foot off my neck. They tell me when to eat. They tell me when to sleep. Then shut the lights off, man, I'm trying to read. And they talk to me like I'm not a human being. Then expect me to be civilized when I'm finally free. Or for that matter, while I'm locked up, how you figure? Expect me to comply when you're the trigger. Your insubordination's the behavior that we pick up, and wonder why we get ripped up playing 52 pickup. A part of the problem instead of the solution. Breaking every rule up in their own rule book. Ratchet ass females, look at how the dudes look. Coming through, fronting with their faces all screwed up. Roughed him up while he was cuffed in the infirmary. Burned him on his phone calls, then gave him a 3rd degree. OSI fed him lies, should've heard him scream. Prepped him for the surgery, he got a 1 1/3 to 3. It's an emergency, I know I did the crime, but it overshadows the case that I battled and for which I'm doing time. Then he called me an inmate and waited for a reply. I just walked past and looked him dead up in his eye. Always something, everything ain't everything. They can never know exactly who they pressuring. They wanna have me on the bottom of their Timberland. They know you fight a battle you could never win. They told me stay out the way, this is their house. Any issues that's with you gon' get aired out. Nah, you ain't got no wins, know your whereabouts. Ain't nobody getting up on the jack, I swear for hours. Now we wear the same color, in the struggle we're brother. And we got the same goal to go home to our loved ones, or at least keep hope alive instead of suffer. Cause we suffer when we going through pain, we hurt each other. Think for a moment, none of this I own it. Some do their job for them, for a sandwich and a soda. That's a Uncle Tom, a houseboy, and you know them. Got the game all messed up, well I'ma show them. It's preposterous how it got to this, but I gotta rock with this, this the opposite. Instead of the opposition that's boxing in, sometimes it's who I'm locking with that got this twisted, like a bottle at the top of it. Be careful not to become like your oppressor, impeding on my freedom, you're no better. Boss it. Get your foot off my neck. Get your foot off my neck. Be careful not to become like your oppressor. Only said better by Nelson Mandela. What? Get your foot off my neck. Get your foot off my neck. Now I see my share of violence. Of course I know what I did, but it's different when you see the beast unbridled. It's like a battlefield, it's all about survival. And it's all around you, everyone's a rival. Beef from another spot, grudges some brothers got. Staying where the blood was dropped, then now here comes the cops. Know someone was shot, send them to another block where them other dudes live at. It's never gonna stop. Should've seen it cut, but nah, you don't wanna see it. It does something to you when you see somebody bleeding. You start getting desensitized, seen the whole thing while I was eating. Then back to business watching cheaters. Used to the pain, it's an everyday thing. Here they come with the mace, now they wanna spray things. Got a tolerance for the taste, MK9 in the air. Yeah, he got punched in his face. Cold red, that just might mean that they found him cold dead. It don't matter if it's a young or old head. On the low we laugh and joke, but it's so sad. They had to lock the jail down, I just go to bed. I never seen nothing like how the bro bled. I guess that's just how it is, ain't it? No way. All these alarms going off, it's no rest. Cause it's a cold red, yeah, a cold red. In the stabbing, a cutting or a slashing. All you see is lights flashing. Cops scrambling over the walkie-talkie, talking about an ambulance. He wasn't built like that, now he need a mechanic. Say a holy prayer to see the homie clear. And it's only fair to call his peoples up and tell them that the next visit, nah, he won't be there. They talk about it for a minute and then they won't even care. Be well, I'd rather stay up in my cell. It's bad for my health, a fella gotta look out for himself. It's like a tour in Iraq or maybe somewhere else. Go home and have an issue and they wish that you get help. They walking around with the bone crushers, killing your own brother over bad phone numbers. They beat the boy so bad I never even really knew if he woke up, cause they packed the whole front up and he had my bowl cover. Everybody's on edge from being on the defensive, cause you never know what lies ahead. You ever seen someone get thrown over the tier ledge? That's why they made the fence. That just might mean that they found him cold dead. It don't matter if it's a young or old head. On On the low we laugh and joke, but it's so sad. They had to lock the jail down, I just go to bed. I never seen nothing like how the bro bled. I guess that's just how it is, ain't it? No way. All these alarms going off, it's no rest. Cause it's a cold red, yeah, a cold red on my shirt. Nah, I wasn't hurt, praise God, just some spots, so when it spurt, I just happened to be there when he put in the work. Same old thing, they sending them to the nurse. Or even worse, they sending them to the hearse. Came in on the first, he was finished by the third. Threw 190 on them and watched them burn. Hey yo, you heard them scream so loud, it hit a nerve. The infirmed ain't the only ones who felt the fury. Whoever was around will always remember surely. They lined them up fine, all over some missing jury. Never thought once about handling it maturely. And I won't say I did too much to change things, cause you know the main things, making it home to see your baby. It's like we come to jail and see some strange things and wonder why we do the same thing.
I mean, hurt people. Shit.
Cold red, that just might mean that they found him cold dead. It don't matter if it's a young or old head. On the low we laugh and joke, but it's so sad. They had to lock the jail down, I just go to bed. I never seen nothing like how the bro bled. I guess that's just how it is, ain't it? No way. All these alarms going off, it's no rest. Cause it's a cold red, yeah, a cold red.
Behind this force field. Guess this is how the course feel, how y'all feel. This is for real, no child's play, this is all still. My shorty thinking it cornmeal, I was born ill. They just on pills, talking what they talk about is out the window. My pin vote is the raw deal. Coming home soon, that's if the Lord wills. All lows, the core lows, they be off kill. That's the cause real, recognize real, and they soft bill. I'm hard like some Ford steel, you know the ordeal. So have my money, man, in small bills. Alright. I'm loving these tablets, man.
Yeah, I'm saying, don't love them too much. I'm saying, I got you.
Praise the Creator. Jesus' name. Yeah. Because it's really, really a shame. But we just letting the time pass, really, man. At the end of the day, my time don't stop. How many programs I need? Nah, I haven't smoked weed. They trying to give me a ticket and say forget it after I pee. Do you want me to succeed? Why is the counter so mean? She never answers none of my questions in our session, so I just leave. I'm beating on a dead horse. They don't have a college course, so all I do is hang around in my cell looking at these walls, or maybe even the floors. I'm counting all of the pause. I got a lot of time on my hands, and they playing with my test scores. Administration won't answer me. I can't visit my family. The application they handed me, yo, I feel like they scamming me. They want my information. All I want is some type of reciprocation actively. You know how long I waited to get some brand new sheets? Bro, I know I'm in jail, but don't be playing with my mail. Prison's no excuse. That's a federal offense that goes against everything that really entails. Law enforcement arts off the scale. It's like they need to rehabilitate themselves. And I've been wanting to see you. I don't believe it either. I thought that it was me and you. You took a breather just
letting the days go by with me. Letting the days go by with me.
Going through the motion. Why I can't get no help? I just wanted your help. I appreciate you for
letting the days go by with me. Letting the days go by with me.
They put me in GED class. On the real, I don't even need that. Before you know it's a week past, and I'm watching old TV ads, waiting for a program, something that I complete fast. But all they want you to learn is how to be He-Man. I got some sweet ass. But what about a vocational? It been almost a year, I've been upstate, you know. The ratio with dudes that learn the trade, that don't's a blatant joke. And they worry about how many be on their caseload. I'm worrying about staying woke, got a ways to go. These grievances ain't mean as if they trying to get me to sign off. I told her I ain't conceding, miss. Should've let my sneakers in, but don't think a victory exists in the place where they don't think that we exist. They packed him up, he don't know where he's being shipped. I'm writing my SORC over my head, they'll be so sorry. They're trying to make a move, they got me sitting here like in a car seat. Shout to Lottie, he told me going up north, a lot of dudes think it's a party. So does the staff, laughing while they rob me. I've been wanting to see you, I don't believe it either. I thought that it was me and you took a breather just.
Letting the days go by with me. Letting the days go by with me.
Going through the motion, why I can't get no help? I just wanted your help, I appreciate you for
letting the days go by with me. Letting the days go by with me.
I'm policing myself, nah they ain't no help. Letter after letter, guess I'm talking just for my health. But that's another story, the brother's 40, he died right there in the cell. And they didn't do their rounds, they found him around 12. No relief, I wrote the brief, told them what was told to me. Had my peoples overly, call the jail, they hold for 3 hours, how am I supposed to be? Calm the way they spoke to me, been trying to write parole for weeks, guess I'll just go to sleep. I've been wanting to see you, I don't believe it either. I thought that it was me and you took a breather just.
Letting the days go by with me. Letting the days go by with me.
Going through the motion, why I can't get no help? I just wanted your help, I appreciate you for
letting the days go by with me. 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 Letting the days go by with me.
Thank you. I appreciate you, I appreciate you. Nah, seriously. I mean, you ain't put me here. But, you know. Yeah, man, it's a lot of ways, man, you know. A lot of ways to say a lot of different things, man. You know? Yeah. Body language. 80% or whatever. Talk to me, man. The whole thing, like, keep talking. It's a lot of ways, you know, to communicate. If you tryna get on the phone and dial it back, yo, that thing that you wanna call home, that's the jack. If you clap, then you high or smack, play your rack, go to sleep. And if you agree, then say facts or say that. There's many ways to express how you feel. If you're cooking the meals and you're the chef. If you're OD'd on that plane, you caught a F. Smoking rose spray and dust juice, what you expect? Run down, the CEO, she got gunned down. That mean he pull his junk out and he bust wild, kinda sketchy. Then what would you do in the town? That's the street. If you whipped out and skeet, you be a clown. That's sick. If you're taking a flick, it's a click. On the jack for 30 minutes, you burnt the whole click. Oh, it's lit. Trying to get what I need. I got a fish, that's a string with a weight on the end. Yo, watch this. It's a lot of other slang, no? This some jail lingo. Some already know how this thing go. Who that nigga on the nag? That's the Django. I feel the same though, so my talk changed so much. I feel like I'm out of touch. And I'm out of my head when you're not around. And I'm locked up, I'm out of touch. And I'm out of my head. You said what? When the time that you're doing is hard, you pray to God. When you walk around in circles at wreck, you spin the yard, hit the water. It's called the car wash, and you're the car or the girl in this crazy world. That's a shower locked in. Somebody got shot. That means you're confined to your cell now. It's is up and hot. It's somebody who opposes that. They the op. If you in your cell area, then you on your block. You're the state's problem. Always yelling from your cell, you's a gay monster. Talking loud about a game or that 08 Mazda. Or better yet, your baby mama. And wonder why you stay in drama. But he pulled the stunt, which means he did something to get out of a situation. I would've got him what he really didn't want. If you stash in the search, then you trunk. And the trunk is from where you take a dump. It's a lot of other slang, no? But this some jail lingo. Some already know how this thing go. Who that nigga on the NAD? That's the Django. I feel the same though, so my talk changed so much. I feel like I'm out of touch. And I'm out of my head when you're not around. And I'm locked up, I'm out of touch. And I'm out of my head. You said what? Cashing out in the boom boom room. You're masturbating, getting money in the shack with black. You lifting weights in. If you in mode, go take your medication. That means you're bugged out, but half of them be faking out. You ain't gotta struggle, you can get it on the juggle. That's a hustle. If you take one, you pay double. The CEO's desk, yes, that's called the bubble. Get a pinky, that's your money receipt. You know the color, doing time, man. Holler your line, that's full of fishing line there. You jumped in the whip, that mean he didn't mind his. Ear hustling word, listening to chime in. Oh man, that's the worst, and he got mad time, man. Walk around with lipstick, yo, that's a queen. When you wearing steak greens, there's really no in between. When I say that she banged it on them, they be intrigued. If you ever been to jail, then you know what that means. It's a lot of other slang, no? But this some jail lingo. Some already know how this thing go. Who that nigga on the NAD? That's the Django. I feel the same though, that's why my talk changed so much. I feel like I'm out of touch. And I'm out of my head when you're not around. And I'm locked up, I'm out of touch. And I'm out of my head. You said what?
Alright, man, I pulled up. Dude said, yo, this dude got next on the phone. I said, what's his name? He said, Lucky. I said, Lucky? What are you doing in here?
Stayed up all night, only slept cause I basically passed out. Exhausted from all this till I passed out. And it wasn't no hard sell, cause y'all sell, yo, that's wild. Now it's finally one of those things one day I can laugh about. Some write go home letters, I gave him a dope sweater. Everything must go if I didn't know you no matter. Any differences y'all had, that won't matter. We that when I got that parole letter. Shout to Bunky, left Uncle Scotty all that food, no he ain't lovely. This is for all that staff and officers that used to dub me. Still I told Spoon and Dupree I finally was free. Gave all my soap and cosmetics to the comely, humbly. Yes, this is how I felt the whole time. Can't front, he got that cold shoulder and a whole nine. At this point, bygones is bygones. This is how you can reach me online. Then I dapped him up one more time. Yeah, I talk to who I talk to, but right about then I had convo with dudes I ain't wanna know and some that I ought to. Don't even trip about that drip that I bought you. See you on the other side where it's all new. I also left some motivation, just some hope that we could endure what we both were faced with. Growing change, I gave him my books and photo cases. Told him peace and left with my headphones and razor.
I would never walk out in my best clothes. I won't leave mistake means that I left though. I ain't thinking about taking momento. All I need is freedom in my tempo. Yeah, that's where I get off at. Hell of a ride, it's been real and here's some more pain. I could bring it to you like I'm DoorDash. And don't say I never gave you nothing if you don't ask. Yeah,
Right, Joe did numbers and it's phone book. I ain't leaving in no mailed in clothes, I got my own look. I ain't give nobody no numbers, that was no good. As I was blessed, I just guessed I paid it forward. Tell Dream and Big Chris that Kid Kelso was right and we'll get up. He said let dudes figure things out, they can't just catch up. Shout to everyone who sent me ones and gave me a heads up. Left bunch of shirts up on the dress bunk, ayo, bless up.
Sometimes I just wanna leave all this behind, like, don't be seeming worth it, you know what I mean? Like, what is it all really about, like, word? Cause this what it's about, I don't want it.
They persecute you like Saul did before his name was Paul. It's the same way today, it didn't change at all. They know your name, but they don't feel your pain at all. They know not what they do, or they just think it's small. It takes a whole lot of energy to do nothing. What you pumping now, you never went to school or nothing. You wanna pass cool judgment, well, they wanna see me crawl under a rock, but I've been under a lot of pressure. You wasn't. You can't compare the phantom gears to standing clear on them new school buses. You bugging, see what was forsaken is what the Lord gave us. Mistakes, we all made them. The media storm came and just take my quarter Raymond and give it to Scorsese. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh. Y'all crazy.
Word, it gotta be. Hold on.
It's Gilgamesh. The people want they feel the flesh, kill the rest. They wonder why I feel depressed. They cheer you on, then they want to see your head up on a silver platter. They filled with laughter, I'm still the best. I hate your pardon, I hate your blogging, the hell he mean. I hate your comments like I hate black jelly beans. I hate that I gotta make sure my celly clean. Pelly jeans? What's the name tag? When my name's dragged in the mud like a tire plate smack. You didn't have to face that, but I had to face fact. I was on my face flat, now I want my space back. I was trapped behind the gate, stagnated, taking ASAT and KSAT. Where the hell was they at? Freedom from fake friends came back and now the Mary Magdalenes had me grappling. They'll tie you to a cross like a happy Catholic. Had me thinking to myself, nah, this can't be happening. I thought one could only judge, but they shadow ban my buzz. Matter of fact, we canceled them. How the hell I'm supposed to act? They making money, talking crazy. How a fella supposed to rap? Let the photo flash. After that, probably ghost them. Damn. It's like a for the war in the court of law. Like the money for the 4 for raw. I left it on the floor. Remember all my people's war to war. I had to call them off. Now it seems we don't talk at all. I'ma walk it off. Keep my eyes on the horizon. Put the chorus on. Get a stack of pennies for a song. Spend it on a lot of Boba song. Those of you that thought he's falling off, all of y'all.
Can't take it. All I can do is breathe on it.